With all these stories that keep coming out of the club, and the latest being that Erik Ten Hag, I think rightfully unhappy that on the night of a Derby Day defeat, Rashford's out having a birthday party. Nothing wrong with celebrating your birthday, but it's about optics and timings. The problem United have at the moment, even though the official line is he's picked up a heavy knock in training, there will be a lot of cocked eyebrows around the country at that news.
Yeah, very much so. I know the manager have rules and have discipline, but you can't start chopping your nose off to spite your face. Do you know what I mean? Even if you're not going to play him, you've got to put him as a substitution. I mean, he's not ripping it up. Of course he's not. His confidence is low at the moment. Not half the player he was last year. But if I'm the manager of the club, if we're losing at Craven Cottage or even drawing and I turn round, I've got Rashford on the bench. You know, I look around and I've got Martial on the bench. I'm like, it's chalk and cheese, you know. He must be injured. Surely the manager can't do what he's done. He's under severe pressure. He's got to win football matches. Don't leave out...
He's done it before, though. He's not afraid to make these kind of decisions, whether we think they're right or wrong.
Yeah, well, he done it with him at Wolves. He was late, but he put him on the bench, and who scored the winning goal when he come on? Rashford. You know, you've got to be careful. For me, you know, it's too... You know, the Sancho one, Sancho does a tweet, that's it, you're not playing anymore. You know, Rashford goes out. He shouldn't have gone out, of course he shouldn't. You know, and that's coming from one of the world's worst when I was playing. But I knew when to and when not to at times. Do you know what I mean? And I know if I get beat by Tottenham 3-0, which was never going to happen in a million years, if it did...
Would you have got... I mean, you lived in a very different era. You played in a different era, the pre-social media, the pre-camera phones.
Yeah, no, but people still talk. People still put in letters and things. I'm showing my age now. People still write in letters.
Letters?
The amount of George Graham used to have. He used to go, oh, my God, that must be a Tottenham fan.
I telegrammed Arsenal.
Yeah, I wasn't there. But, yeah, I just... You've got to use your loaf a bit. You've got to weigh up the situation. Just got well beat by Man City. I know it's your birthday party. Just give it that one. Not tonight. Not tonight. Let's do it next week. You know, we'll play Fulham. We'll beat Fulham if we can, and then I'll do it on next Saturday. You know, for me, I think that's a regret. But as a manager, I would have pulled him in. I would play him, or at least put him as a substitute. At least.
Did you tend to lie low, Clinton, when things hadn't gone right in big games, in terms of what you did socially in the hours after a game?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Shut up, be quiet. But, yeah, no, I didn't... It depends, but I wouldn't, after you've just lost the Manchester derby, then after that, go out. Listen, everyone can go out, but maybe if you're going out for a meal, no one can moan at you. But I think if you're going out to a nightclub and people see you at a nightclub, what you is, in these terms now, social media is a big thing. Yeah, it is a big thing.
Yeah,
so
but
social media is a
even
massive
if you
thing.
go out for a meal, you're going to be laughing and joking with the people you're going out with.
Yeah, but you still got to live your... But you still got to live your life.
Yeah, no.
If it's a birthday party and you've gone out for something to eat, you can go out for something to eat.
Agree with
I think you can go out for something to eat.
But the trouble is, it's optics. Whether
I'm not saying he's not right to... He shouldn't
plays
go
into the narrative of
no,
things
you are
not
right. He shouldn't go out partying, but he can go out for something to eat. You can go out for a meal and go for something to eat, but he shouldn't go partying. No, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, he shouldn't have gone out partying, and I wouldn't have gone out partying. But if it's a birthday and I want to go out for a meal with my family, I'm going out for a meal for my family.
Just to be absolutely clear,
you've just been beaten 3-0 by Man City.
Yeah, of course, I'm disappointed, but I still got to live my life, man. It's a football game at the end of the day.
But that's not the way the fans see it, is it?
No, they're not.
You got to work like the fans. You got to live like the fans live. It's life. You know, they live for this. They work all week to go to a football match, to go and watch, and they pay top dollar. Yeah. And then you're getting paid top dollar. Yeah. You get beat. You're embarrassing.
Yeah, but
all of a sudden you go out.
But footballers... I'm not saying to go...
Use your life. As a fan, I'd be fuming.
No, listen. I'm not saying that I said I don't agree with him going clubbing. I'm
not talking about clubbing. I'm even talking about going out for a meal.
I'm going out. I'm a human being. I'm allowed to go out for a meal with my family. Come on, man.
You're playing a Manchester derby. The chances are you're getting beat.
Yeah.
So why you're arranging a night out that night anyhow, where you, realistically, we're all pragmatists, you know that there's a good chance you're going to get beaten against Man City and get beaten heavily.
Yeah.
Do it in your house. Well, he can't afford a chef. He can't afford... His house is not big enough to have people over.
Yeah, but maybe his family...
You know what? It's the arrogance of going, you know what, I'll go and... Like what he just said, I'll go and do what I want to do.
It doesn't look...
I'll go and do what I want to do. And it's the arrogance. There's no respect.
It's not arrogance. It's
no respect.
It is respect. I do respect it. I respect it. But at the end of the day, he's disappointed. Of course he could be disappointed. But if he's say, all right then, so listen to this. Say if it's a family thing, but say it's his mum or someone organising it. Should he not go then? Should he not go? If it's his mum organising the family meal. Should he not go?
He didn't know about it.
No, but should he not know? But what are you going to do?
Whether it all come out from
no, I'm not saying it's a surprise. All right, so what are you going to say then?
It's only 3-0.
No, 1 minute, Si. So what you're going to say is that you can't go. So what you're going to say is, if your mum sorts it out, you're going to say, all right, mum, you know what? Nah, I can't go out. I'm not going to go out. I'm saying he's wrong to go to a nightclub. Mark my words. But if it's a family meal and his mum and someone's organised it, why can he not go?
This is a guy that took the government on social media. This guy knows what it's all about. He's been there. He took on the government and he won, with a school meal. So he knows exactly how things look. He knows exactly how the media works.
In terms of opening discussions, this is a strong 8.3 on the Richter scale already. It's lively, but I need to reiterate, the official line from the club is Marcus Rashford not involved today because of a knock in training.